what to do if you have an injury. There's going to be two major keys that you need to watch out for. One, obviously, is don't make the injury way worse. Don't continue to go to the gym if it's fucking hurting, especially if it just happened and you fucked it up some more by hitting more weight. You're only making the fucking injury so much more goddamn worse. Like, you stupid fuck, you should stop if it's vigorously fucking hurting and you can't do anything about it. Don't make it 10, 100 times worse to continue to go to the gym if you're incapable of even performing that exercise, getting into that flow state, that peak physical performance. It's not worth it. Just hit body weight from home if you have to, of what you can. But if it's that extreme of where you can't even move, depending on where you injured yourself, if it's a shoulder, if it's a knee, anything of that sort, it's going to vary depending on where you are, what the injury that you suffered. So definitely do not make it fucking worse by going to the goddamn fucking gym. Like, it's so stupid that people continue to do that even though you're in so much pain. You're making it so much worse. And that's not like a precaution, like being super like, oh, you shouldn't go regardless. Like, go if you're able to fucking go. But if it's that bad, don't fucking go. Like, common sense. People just lack it. The other thing, no back steps. Do not take fucking back steps if it's that fucking serious. So if you're in a sling, if it's like a shoulder injury, do not take tremendous back steps. Don't fucking slip off on your diet. Don't slip off on your macros. Anything of that sort, because those habitual constructions that you've been able to do, all those habits, that discipline, if you just throw that shit out the window, it's not going to work. It's not going to fucking work anymore for yourself. You're not going to have that discipline, those habits in lock for yourself. So really tapping in and making sure, even if you're in that bed all fucking day and you're out for a couple of weeks, even a couple months, literally make sure your habits do not go to waste. Keep the discipline up. Focus on what you can control. There's still things that you can control. So I went through a shoulder injury back in 2021. And it sucked. I was depressed. I was out for weeks on end. I was in a fucking cast. It sucked. I never went through any sort of injury. I was on the incline chest press and fucking I hear snap and I'm like, oh, what the fuck? And I was like, okay, this is not good. Like, I can't move my goddamn arm. So go to the emergency room. They say it's dislocated. I'm like, motherfucker. So I'm out. I can't go to the gym. The only thing that I could control was my food. That's what you need to focus on, is the things that you can control, even in those circumstances. Focus on the things that you can, because then that will unlock once you get back to the gym. So if you're able to at least get some fucking mobility, even go for a walk, unless it's not your fucking knee or, your toe or some shit, go for a walk. Like, do what you fucking can in those circumstances. Like, don't just give up altogether and just say, okay, I'm done. I'm, calling out of work for a couple weeks and I'm just going to watch Netflix and fucking have a beer and everything's going to be okay. Like, you can't fucking do that shit. That's just the devil trying to creep in. Like, it's very easy to just throw all that progress away. Because remember, you've been going hard in the gym and you've been getting results, then come on. Like, those results are just going to go out the fucking window if you choose those pleasures, even though you're so fucked up. What you have to do is stay disciplined with what you can in that circumstance, because if not, everything's just not going to go in your favor. Then it's going to be so much fucking harder to get back on track. Because the moment you decide to have that beer, have those fucking chips, you're not having just one chip. You're not just having one beer, not just one Oreo. It's going to turn into 10 drinks, 10 Oreos. Then you're 2 bags in. Then you're 2 drinks in. Then you're 2 fucking Heineken 6-packs each in. It just develops as a compound effect. These are things you have to watch out for. It's going to slip in. You got time now. Boredom leads to desires that lead to vices. And this time, there's a lot of time on your hands, so you're going to be fucking bored. And being bored only leads to just desires. It's only going to open up more pathways to not work in your favor. So you have to find that time to do something, learn something, whatever that may be. Keep yourself preoccupied. Productivity, depending on how long you're out, what type of injury it is, because you can throw everything away, not feel like the fucking individual that you were when you were in the gym, when you were on purpose. It will always try to knock you off course. It's your fucking job to stay deviated, stay disciplined, and stay on that fucking course. It's always going to try to throw you off. Always try to throw me off. Same shit. I'm like, fuck that. So just watch out when you do go back into the gym and then you're able to just hit that fucking peak physical performance state, flow state, once you're good to go and you're just wary of it. That's what you can do when you have an injury. Just focus on that purpose. The pleasure's going to try to sneak in, especially in those times, because you're in a very low state. So just watch out for that. Depending on how long you've been out for, you can still keep your habits up. Doesn't matter what's going on. You can still fucking get shit done. And depending on how bad the injury is, it's just that level of awareness, that mindset. If you don't have the mindset, you're just going to throw everything out the window. Everything's going to be a waste of time. And it's going to be so much harder to get back on track, especially with you're going to have to fucking train whatever you dislocated, injured. So it's always going to be so much more harder when you get back. So don't do that to yourself. Prevent that. It's an action that you can prevent. So just implement with what you can, with the circumstances, and make some shit fucking happen, even when you're injured. Do what you can in those instances. But keep it fucking pushing. Stay the course. See ya in the next one. DM me on IG, Nick Drivas Fit, for coaching. Just want to get fucking jacked. If you don't even have an injury, but you just want to watch, that's dope too. But hit me for coaching. We'll get you going.